you guys know who we are. I'm Taryn Lee. This is Max Glockner.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
But today, this is what we're really talking about, this incredible device here, Healy. You know, it was Nikola Tesla who said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And you'll see this quote used a lot with all of the Healy marketing and inside of Healy. And it's because really, one, we've taken on some of Nikola Tesla's work and brought it to life into this present day right now. But also it's exactly this space here, energy, frequency, and vibration. Now, think of a device that is like ancient wisdom with future technology that we're able to use right here, right now. And that's what we're talking about when we're talking about this incredible device, Healy. Okay, it can be hard sometimes if we're not from, I guess, you know, the frequency world like Doc Steve is, or from some of these practitioners, you know, like they sort of know the frequency world. But for some of us, maybe more lay people that didn't necessarily know this space, it can maybe sometimes be hard to conceptualize, you know, energy and how we're made up of energy and how this device really works in with us. You know, science now proves that the universe and everything in it, including us, is made up of pure energy. But again, let's break that down, because again, it can sometimes be tricky. So how do we really conceptualize that? So the human body is comprised of 9 different systems. If we break that down, that's tissues and organs. So they make up the 9 different systems. Then we break that down further. This is cells. We break that down even further to molecules. We go further, atoms, subatomic particles, and then we get to that space, energy, which is really the most purest form of life, if you like, that we're really able to tap into. Now imagine when we're able to tap into that, like the most basic source of life. And when we're able to talk to that, it's able to really create change all the way back up that chain, all the way up through the atoms, the molecules, the cells, the tissues. And that's what we're seeing when we're using this device. Some absolutely remarkable, you know, changes that happen inside of people. So you might be wondering, okay, well, that sounds all great, but how does that device actually work?
So it's working on me right now, and Taryn already said it really wonderfully. This little device is tapping into the most fundamental form of life, which is energy. And something like this has never been there before. And for all the people new on this call, you might think like, wow, this sounds like a super mega trend, and going there with a marketing gag device right now, right into this trend. But simply it's not, because Healy is coming from a technology called Time Waver. And Time Waver is a big medical device for doctors and therapists. It's a German company, and it's out there already since 15 years, the market leading device in the frequency therapy space. And what this device have done, now we have, I think, over 2,500 doctors, practitioners, and therapists using this device around the globe and really helping people, hundreds, if not, no, thousands and thousands of people with that. So the people, it's really hard to talk about it on a call when so many people are listening, and when we're recording, we can't even say what happened. But the experience they had, it was life-changing in many, many ways, in the ways you can, in the most beautiful, fundamental ways. So the idea really came up, how can have more people access to frequency therapy? And this is the answer. So 3-4 years ago, they came together and they developed this device. Now it's since 2 years on the market in the social selling, because it has the same technology, like the big Time Waver frequency device, the same technology, not as sophisticated, but you don't need a therapist for it, because all you need is basically a phone in your pocket, because this is your therapist you have in your pocket. Because no matter what you're looking for to improve right now in your situation, or how do you want to support yourself to go back into balance, there's a frequency program for it. Okay, right now I'm using a program called Positive Thoughts. Positive Thoughts, it's already in the name. It creates positive thoughts for me. It opens my heart. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel positive. Exactly. So in this program, you have hundreds and hundreds of frequencies. Now Healy will analyze my bioenergetic field and check where I'm out of balance. Where am I out of balance right now? When it identifies the frequencies where I'm out of balance, it will select this frequency, send it to me. It delivers this frequency to me until I'm in resonance with this frequency. And then it will pick the next frequency and the next frequency. So if Taryn uses the same program, her frequency is going to be completely individualized for her, because she needs to be balanced in different areas, because she might be balanced out of different areas, right? So it's analyzing in real time with a quantum sensor, and then it delivers the frequencies. And here right now, it delivers the frequency with microcurrent. Microcurrent alone has a huge, beautiful, positive benefit on our physical body. It increases, for example, the ATP level in our physical body by 500%. That means it puts more energy in our cell. So if our cell has more energy, there's more oxygen, there's more things are happening. The cell is becoming more alkaline. So you can almost imagine the cell is like a car and the ATP is the fuel you put into the car. So imagine you have a car with unlimited fuel, and this is exactly what happens in your cell. Now you combine it with what you can see already with 144,000 different frequencies. And guys, you have to think about this number, 144,000 frequencies. Every single frequency means something different. Every different frequency has a different purpose on our physical body, emotional body, mental body, and even our spiritual body. So the programs consisting out of 144,000 different frequencies, there is a medical advisory board behind this technology who sits there since decades and understand exactly what kind of frequency you need when you, for example, can't sleep. Then they identify those frequencies and they put hundreds of those working frequencies for sleeping, for meditation, for recovery in a program called, let's say, Sleep, which we have. Now, when the Healy starts working with a quantum sensor, because you press on the application on that program Sleep, it starts working. Now it picks and chooses exactly those frequencies that you need right now in order to sleep better. And this is how it's working. Next slide.
Sorry.
Here we go.
Just checking.
And these beautiful colors here are all the programs that we have until today. In fact, we have more programs, but for this presentation, we leave it as simple and short as possible. So what you can see here, guys, is no matter what you can imagine, no matter what you can think of, no matter what it is, what you need to support yourself, how do you want to improve your day, your state, your situation, there is a frequency program for it. So you're low on energy, there's a frequency program for energy. You have memory, concentration issues, there's a concentration frequency. You need positive thoughts like I do, there's a positive thought frequency. Anti-aging, meridians, all your organs, circulation, lymphatic system, you name it, digestion, intestines, whatever it is, there's a frequency program for it, and it works like nothing else. So when we think about in terms of business and sharing this device, who is it for?
Everyone. That's the most beautiful aspect about this device, because everything is energy and everything has a frequency. So if we're able to tap into those two components, we're able to tap into everything. Exactly. I know there's lots of health practitioners on here. We always have lots of health practitioners on our call. You can say hi or something in there if you're chatting in the chat there. But from a health practitioner perspective, which I used to be, to have a device which is able to act on the physical, the mental, the emotional, learning, beauty, the entire aspect of that is so incredible. A device that's able to tell you what's going on, analyzing, then deliver back to you that solution in that same one device across all of these areas that make up the human body and human existence is quite incredible. Now, when I put my entrepreneur hat back on, and I think of it from that perspective, to think that we have so many areas that we disrupt, the beauty industry, the nutrition industry, life coaches, all of that can use this in so many different kinds of ways. And so that's what I also think is just such a beautiful thing with this device.
Yeah, how to use the Healy, guys. I showed it already. Right now I'm using it with the microcurrent and it's coming into my system. So as you can see, it builds a closed circle. Right, so the frequencies go in on one side and go out on the other side. So my whole system, my whole body will feel those frequencies. But we can also put the frequencies depending on where we need those frequencies. For example, on the head or on a local spot. For example, I have a spot on my shoulder where I have a discomfort. I put a patch here and put a patch there, and the frequencies go right through that patch. So it really depends on how you want to use it. But another way how to use it is just simply without cables. And today I had an absolute amazing call with a doctor from Germany who described it, how he's basically using the Healy all the time without cables, because the vibration of the Healy coming into your field, it becomes more subtle, but it has amazing impact on your experience, and it's absolutely incredible. So you can put the Healy basically in your pocket, in your hand, or sometimes even next to you when you're sleeping. For some programs, they're protecting and clearing your bioenergetic field. What we also do, and we cannot, we don't want to speak about it in this call because it goes way too deep, and we have some experts who really know and understand how to do it. You can put it in the hand of somebody, scan the bioenergetic field. The Healy will tell you exactly what this person needs right now because of the resonance in this program, and then you can even broadcast frequencies to that person into another country, because in the quantum field, information is limitless. And this is really the next step of using Healy. But don't even think too fast. When you just getting started, know that the Healy is coming with those cables, that you have a physical sensation. It creates an amazing sensation in your body, and it creates an amazing effect. But you can go so much deeper and so much further if you want to.
Okay, we also have an even broader ecosystem. We tend to just really focus on Healy, but we have some other tools in our kit as well. For example, like our watches and some other advisors. We don't dive into them, but just know that there's a suite of tools as well that really helps people, empowers people as well on their health journey with Healy. Okay. You know, I really think the very best way to really, for people to really understand what Healy really does is to showcase with some real people and real results, how everyday people use Healy and the kind of results that they're getting from this incredible device. So I know we have probably no doubt heaps of people that would love to share their testimonials. We always have lots of people that would love to share.
You probably have planned somebody.
I've got Ken. I know Ken's on
Ken
here.
will share one, and then I would say, guys, we're gonna look into the
groups. So put up your hand.
Put up your hand if you would like to share your testimony. We pick and choose some random people of you guys. Whoever want to share a testimony today, please share it, because it's all about sharing, guys. It's not about what we saying and how amazing this device is and explaining you technology, because we are not quantum physics. We just know what it can do, and this is what our purpose and our mission is, to go out and share it to as many people as possible. But the real reason why you share it is because of those people. They have this life-changing testimonials and have this life-changing experience. So please, guys, raise your hand. We have already 2 hands for sharing something. I think we start with Ken, and then John, you can share one after, and then we pick one or two more, depending on the time. I'm asking you to unmute now, Ken, so you can share whatever Healy created in your life or what you have seen so far. Thank you.
Hey guys, good to see you again. It's always super exciting and very full of energy. So thank you guys very much. I have, so I'm an electronics engineer. So I got the concepts and the understandings of this system very quickly. I understand frequency. I've studied wave theory forever, and it was instantly an understanding. And I'm always an experiment within life. I constantly shift and change and push the body, adjust the body. I'm a martial arts instructor. And so where Healy came into my life was in a way in which I could enhance, improve, and recover faster. I mean, when people are looking at maybe athletes or folks who are working on performance of the body, the number one limit when you're trying to expand is recovery. So the repair, recovery, and growth cycle is always one that we are kind of a servant to. When you do a heck of a workout, you got to give it some time for the body to acclimate. And I discovered that by using it in certain ways, of course, making sure my nutrition was on point, making sure my rest cycle was on point, but I found that my recovery from my exercise and from my workouts, even from a battle in the ring, right, in the martial arts ring, I recovered faster. It just changed the equation of my body, and it was performing at a higher level. So that's been my experience with it and how I've used it. I use it with my students, with athletes. I also teach, I'm kind of an epigeneer, teach people how to genetically alter some of the things within their body. And this is a great tool, an amazing tool for being able to change your energy, raise your vibration. As Max said, really interacting with the mitochondria or the ATP production within the cell, and raising its energy levels. So that's my story. Normally I've got a Superman shirt on under here, but it's kind of part of my design, and the human design is to really push the body and be the best version of myself. And I know that all you guys can do that too. So thanks for having me here, guys.
Thank you for sharing, Ken.
Thank you for sharing so much. And yes, he is like a real life Superman. He had some of the young guys in the gym here in Austin, and they were like, whoa, this guy's like way fitter than us. So he's a real life Superman.
He does a split, he do all the things and make us look like ridiculous next to him.
All right. All right, Superman. Let's. Who else do we want to have in here? Sarah, maybe if you want to.
I love it. Hey, first of all, guys, big shout out to all of you guys raising your hands, because it's all about sharing is caring, guys. Okay. And when you share your testimonies, you do a huge favor to everybody else on the call and everybody who's new to this call, because you share something, because it's something that helps people. If you are the one not convincing, but sharing something that makes somebody get a Healy and it's changed their life, or that person get the Healy to them and now shares it to somebody who shares it to somebody who shares it to somebody who really changes his life, it's because of you. And I want to give you a hand for this one. This is awesome. Thank you for raising your hands, and thank you for sharing your testimony. Thank you, Sarah, for coming on.
Thank you, Sarah. Hello in Bali.
Hi, guys. I'm actually in Taryn and Max's home right now.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to jump on and share my story. And if I was to put it in a sentence, it's like, change your frequency, change your life. Because I've actually been journaling and reflecting on this morning. And like, I've been in the wellness industry now for about 12 years, but I was reflecting, it was just over a year ago. I was like really in a space of feeling very anxious, depressive. I was really out of balance. I had a hormone imbalance that was really affecting every area of life, including my ability to like work and serve in the world. So I was actually not in a great financial position as well. And the beautiful Taryn Lee, who we've been in the wellness space together for many, many years, she's like, I've come across this thing. It's a bioresonance device. And I was already in that space of Joe Dispenza and frequencies and meditation. And I tried all the things. And so I was very open, because I know Taz, I trust Taz. And, you know, as soon as I put it on, I felt the energy of it. I felt, and I know a lot of people know that experience of putting it on and feeling like there's something good happening here. And then I used it in the coming weeks and months and really got myself into a space of balance I hadn't experienced in years. And I got energy and clarity, and I got my passion for life back again. And I went on to share my story on a roadshow and, you know, create an incredible business and team now with thousands of people, and being able to really share the story of Healy and, you know, impact thousands of lives and create my biggest financial months. And now I get to live in this beautiful place. And so, yeah, I was really reflecting that it is that simple, like change your frequency, change your energy, and the outer world reflects that in so many beautiful ways. And so I'm so excited for everyone on this call who gets an opportunity to experience that in their own lives.
Awesome.
Thank you,
so
Sarah.
Beautiful.
And so jealous that you are there in this beautiful villa. But actually, no, we're not jealous. We're in Texas. Which is amazing.
You'll be back.
You'll be back.
We'll be
back. Hey, okay, next one. Okay, wait. Okay, ladies first. May.
John? Oh, May.
May. Okay, and then John.
Okay.
May. Oh, you did unmuted yourself.
Hi.
No.
Can you hear me?
You get to share. Okay.
I want to share about the Healy that I want to share about is that don't try to even understand it, because I have a technical background. I'm a chartered accountant, a financial planner, and an MBA, and it's quantum physics. I want to tell you that the first thing I just can't get it. I think you have to feel it. So my experience I want to share is that I actually went skiing in March, and I actually hurt my wrist. It's not really hard. I thought I broke it at the time, and then the next thing I know was I was in such a lot of pain up until 3 o'clock in the morning. Went to the hospital. They put a cast on. I thought I had to live with the cast on for like 10 weeks. The doctor says 10 to 12 weeks. But the next thing I know was, well, first of all, I start running the Healy on the day one, and the joint bone program came up. It never happened to me like after using the Healy for so many months. And on the second day, like 95% of the pain was gone. And I think the third day was no more pain. There was like no more pain. I was getting a lot of a message from people asking how I'm feeling, suggesting different way of relieving pain. I said, I don't have any pain. I actually don't have any pain. And then to my surprise, I was able to get the cast off in 10 days. Wow. It was really, really crazy that just the doctors were surprised. I was surprised how fast my wrist healed. And it's really, truly amazing. I mean, when it happens to you. Another program that's one of my favorites is the sleeping program. I know 70% of people have problems sleeping, and you know that if you don't sleep better, you can't detox your body, you cannot, have enough energy. It's going to affect your stress level and immune system and everything. So I love the sleep program. I run it all the time. Yeah, there's also many programs too, but I want to leave some time for other people. Thank you very much for letting me share my experience.
Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much,
much,
May.
May,
That's
for
awesome.
sharing. That was beautiful. Amazing.
All
Okay.
right, John.
Okay. Hey, hello, everybody. Thanks. I just got involved with Healy in September and have been working it through its paces and trying it. And I've had 4 things. I'm going to just talk about 2, but like what Ken said on performance and energy and workouts, oh my God, has that been a difference for me? I echo that with Ken. I have a friend of mine that said over the last 30 days, he said it shifted my energy and my personality in a way that was really beneficial. And I didn't even know that. So it was nice to have an outside reflection. And it was based on the programs like Max was saying, positive thoughts. But the other 2 testimonials is at Christmas, I was at my mom's and I was pulling out her cabinet drawer, and she had all of her heavy equipment, her heavy machines on it, and the drawer broke. And I'm on my bare feet, and her heavy Cuisinart machines in that drawer falls on the corner, lands on my big toe right there. Bam. I just want to show you, because bam, if you could see that big toe, it was like I had tears streaming down my eyes. It was like an 11 pain. I was like, oh my God, it just landed right on there. And I thought, oh my God, I got my Healy. So I went and I put an adhesive pad on the top. I put an adhesive pad on the bottom, and I started running the pain program. And within about 4 minutes, I was down to a 3 or a 4 pain. I was like, wow. I ran it for a continual 90 minutes going over there. And I don't know if you guys have ever hit yourself with a hammer on your thumb or something, but then you just don't have use of it because it's all swollen and out of place. I could bend my toe the next day. I could use it. And as you see, I never lost my nail. I never lost the nail on my foot. So it was completely amazing. Now, I don't recommend that as a testimonial. I mean, that's not the way I gotta go build it and go, hey, Healy's great, go smash yourself and get the pain. But oh my God, did it work? And the last one is here, and I'll take just a second. I just sold my house. I listed it last Thursday for $900,000, okay? I started running a program on it to create abundance and sharing on the house. And I ran it for the whole day. My first 5 showings, everyone wrote an offer. It went 175K over asking. And I was like blown away by the Healy vibes that came in. Everybody was excited. So anyways, I'm just like completely thrilled with this frequency vibration device. And, thank you for giving me an opportunity to share, but holy cow, you guys got to get involved with this.
John, that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Hey,
So
there's
awesome.
one thing I can see on you, man. You are such a high vibrational human being. That's amazing. And you have a similar testimony to me because I feel you in flow, and this is also one thing what Healy does to all of us. It removes all the bullshit and rubbish out of your energy field. We need to understand we are an energy field with the body. And the moment we clear up this energy field, suddenly life becomes beautiful and we're attracting these amazing things. And this is exactly why you get your offer for the house as well. Believe it or not, somebody calls it mystical, somebody calls it magic. We just call it high frequency, high vibration, and it's Healy. This is what it is. So thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, John.
Where are we doing? So should we just get one more, or should we just continue? I mean, testimonials are so freaking awesome.
I know, I love the testimonials.
Yeah,
Maybe one more.
Lisa just waves like that, she just waved.
Okay, she waved.
Okay, she waved.
Do Lisa.
Right, Lisa, it's your
Lisa.
turn. Everybody else, hey, everybody, thank you so much for raising your hand and trying to share something. This is so beautiful, okay? This is what we do, we share.
And I love this. We have 182 people on listening right now, and it's so cool that so many of you are wanting to share your beautiful experience with us. Lisa, what have you got for us?
Thank you very much. Well, I'm going up from the toe level up to something a bit more menopause. So I was very surprised when I started to start experiencing feelings of menopause symptoms. And I was like, oh my God, I was starting to get hot. I'm like, I'm far too young for this, and had the hot flushes coming along and starting to get a bit moody again. So I was like, menopause program in my Healy. So I started running that, and I ran it for about a week, and swear to God, no symptoms. They just stopped. And medically, I was, yes, you're now in menopause. I'm like, okay, do you want to take drugs? Hell no. I've got a Healy, I don't need drugs. And so probably every 3 or 4 weeks, I might start sort of getting a little bit hot and a little bit flustered. I'll run the menopause program for a couple of days and then nothing. So it's just recalibrating my hormonal levels and that energy level, and it's just been a game changer for me. So if any women are experiencing these symptoms, I highly recommend this thing here. It's changed it how I feel. So yeah, thank you for letting me share.
Awesome. I know it is, gosh, it is such a game changer for women. I feel like, and men too, but I just see so many women have so many incredible changes in their physiology, in their emotional body, and how they interact in the world. I just feel like for women, this is a must-have for every single woman out there. The women in my life that use it, they've gone from, they're already fabulous, but they've gone to skyrocket amazing after having Healy in their life. Amazing. Okay. Thank you so much, Lisa, for sharing that.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Let's dive back in, shall we?
We shall.
Let's, where are we? We're lost in the gallery.
Oh, Michelle. How can we say no? Like, Michelle, you also want to share, right? Oh God, she's already unmuted. All right, okay. Hey,
right.
But this is the last one, guys. We need to finish this one. We cannot do a testimonial call. And by the way, congratulations, guys. We almost hit 200 people on this call. So we can see already the sharing is caring. It works, guys, because people just understand. And hey, I want to be sure. What's happening? You're sharing your screen now also. Oh, you're doing the whole thing.
No. Okay. Max, I'll be very quick. Okay, you were on this together with me. So it is a very emotional testimony, okay? So this is my 100-year-old mom. She had COVID since December 27. So I use all kinds of tools. I'm a pharmacist and a holistic nutritionist. So I have all the tools in my toolbox, okay? So I try all things. One of the very powerful tools is Healy. So before I can get into the nursing home, Max was so kind to run it from Bali for me. And then once I receive it, I run it every day. And then this is the cool COVID winter from December to February. But then now, look at my mom, okay? Hey, oops. Whoa.
That's your mom?
This is my mom. This is the mom
so
now.
young now.
Look at this. Okay, so she's alive now. She's so clear-minded. She's 100 years old. So I think the Healy does a very powerful job to help my mom. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Stop share.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing. So everybody who doesn't know what she was just talking about, Michelle, I think you didn't have your Healy to this time yet, right? And then I came and she asked me to broadcast some frequency and do a scan for her mom, even though it was in Bali. And then I remember I scanned her on the buffalo remedies, on several different homeopathic remedies, and broadcasted over those frequencies to her mother. And apparently Michelle was witnessing it, and it was some amazing effects that happened on her mom. So that is really incredible. Thank you so much for bringing this experience up. It's truly remarkable.
And guys, I just want to remind you that in some markets we are a class 2 medical device. In other markets we're a holistic device. It's the same device no matter where we are. With different markets we can say certain things, other markets we can't say certain things, but right now we are a global team on here. So you might hear some testimonials that you might not be able to say in other markets.
And I just want to say, because I see some questions about specific symptoms and this and this. Guys, we are no doctors. We're not going to go into this one. We just want to try to open your mind for something, okay? When you understand that everything is energy and it's the most fundamental form of your life and of all life out there, and we are able to clear energy. A symptom is a label. It's a word being put on because you've been put out of balance. What happens if something can put you back into balance? What happens to the rest of all your existence? What happens to your physical body and everything what comes with it? So ask yourself this question. So you can save your questions of does it support on this and this and this, because it puts you back into balance. This is what it does, and it supports you with energy and frequency.
Awesome. Okay, so we have met some of the incredible community that we have, and I know we literally have probably now hundreds of thousands of different stories of people all over the world who are using Healy in such